After robbing the bank, the crew also brought in 3 industrial-grade furnaces. They turned the entire basement into a factory. Their plan was to melt all 90 tons of gold into liquid form. The gold, heated to thousands of degrees, was poured into cooling water and immediately began to boil. Once the gold fully cooled, it broke down into small gold pellets. They did this to make the gold easier to transport. At this point, the bank governor warned that their actions could cause a complete economic collapse, but he didn't realize that this was exactly what the professor wanted. Meanwhile, under Tamayo's command, the police prepared to storm the bank. To avoid harming the hostages, Tamayo decided to pump anesthetic gas into the ventilation system. Once everyone inside passed out, a small tactical unit would secretly enter the bank and coordinate with officers outside to take down the crew. At the same time, Raquel received a call from Marcel. Marcel had been hiding outside the bank. He discovered that the police were pumping anesthetic gas inside, but because the antenna was damaged, the professor couldn't contact the crew inside the bank. If the warning didn't reach them, the police would breach the bank within 30 minutes. As large amounts of anesthetic gas flowed through the vents into the bank, a 5-man SWAT team successfully landed on the roof. They prepared to climb through the ventilation ducts and enter the building. To test the gas, the team first sent a gas detector inside. After checking the readings, they found the gas concentration had reached 67%. At that level, even an elephant would pass out. With that confidence, the 5 officers moved into the bank. Under the team leader's command, they advanced in tactical formation. When they reached the main hall, they saw many people already unconscious. But everyone was wearing masks, making it impossible to tell hostages from robbers. Just as they were about to report back, the elevator at the end of the hall suddenly opened. 10 minutes earlier, the professor and Raquel had arrived at a hidden warehouse. Inside was another command vehicle, disguised as an ambulance. To prepare for emergencies, the professor had set it up in advance. Using the vehicle's radio, they finally reached the crew inside the bank. They warned them about the anesthetic gas being pumped in. The crew immediately put on gas masks and waited. Under heavy fire from the robbers, the SWAT team was forced into the bank's museum. What the team didn't realize was that this place was a trap.
Smoke!
As red laser beams appeared, they finally understood the museum was lined with explosives. If they touched a single beam, the bombs would detonate and kill them all. The sound of constant gunfire made everyone at police command nervous. If the team was exchanging fire, it meant the robbers had not been knocked out by the gas. As they debated what could be happening, a phone suddenly rang. The caller was the professor. He told the police that the 5 officers had been captured alive. To prove it, they recorded a video of the 5 officers. When the video played, everyone was stunned. The officers had been stripped naked. Under the robbers' orders, they were forced to sing together.
Una mattina mi sono alzato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e incontrato.
With 5 SWAT officers as hostages, the professor made his demand. He wanted the police to release their teammate, Rio. The police were furious, but if the video went public, they would face massive backlash. With no other choice, Alicia agreed to the deal. But she demanded that the professor release some hostages first to ease public pressure.
Right now it's 8 p.m.
No. Daylight. The exchange will happen at 8 in the morning. I'm not gonna take 40 civilians out of there without being able to see what's going on.
Accepted.
The professor knew Alicia was planning something, but for now he had no choice but to agree. As for what Alicia is planning and whether Rio can be saved, the answers will be revealed next time.